viral song can put an artist's name on the map and change their life forever. In some cases, it can even take care of paying the bills for the rest of their life. But why do they all sound the same? Believe it or not, viral songs have a structure that they all follow, or at least most of them. So I made a song to prove that it's actually easy, but there is a catch. My name is Mike Hvll, I'm an independent artist and your go-to source in the music industry and pop culture. Like this video and subscribe to the channel because we have different formats and you'll easily find something that you'll like. Let's begin. An average viral song has to be very simple, catchy, and have the potential for YouTube Shorts and TikTok because, well, that's how most songs become popular these days. First of all, I had to come up with an idea. If I want this song to be used in videos, it has to tell a little story. In my case, it's a little story about a person's glow-up and how they evolved over time. Secondly, I had to pick a sound. For a viral song, it is very important to choose the right sounds and instruments. It also works almost like magic. If the sound is right, the melody will write itself in a matter of seconds. So for this song, I chose this whistle sound that I found in one of my libraries. This sound immediately gave me an idea for an amazing and catchy melody that would be perfect for this kind of song. Despite only having like 3 notes, this melody is exactly what we're looking for. After writing the melody, I had to add some effects to it. Usually it takes years to develop the necessary skills, but we're on YouTube, so here is before and here is after. Sounds great, doesn't it? When I wrote that melody, I decided to make it a dance song. Why? Because EDM is probably the only genre where you can get away with the lack of lyrics and still have mainstream appeal. Writing the bass line was pretty easy. I decided that it has to simply follow the lead melody. While writing the bass line was easy, it is important to remember that the sub-frequencies have to be mono. That's nerdy, but it's important. I don't want you to end up in a club just to realize that my bass cancelled itself out due to phasing issues. Now for the fun part, the drum beat. Electronic dance music revolves around energy and groovy beats. However, since I wanted to make this song a story about a person's glow-up, the first part of the song will have the most generic and basic 4-to-the-floor drum beat. The 4-to-the-floor drum beat usually consists of a kick, a hat, and a snare. Kind of like that. So in the first part I will use a kick and a snap. Here is how it sounds. The second part of the drop is where all the energy will live. The instruments will be different, not the same whistle sound I used in the first part of the drop. In this part of the song, I want to use the quote-unquote festival sounds. Here is what the lead melody sounds like. The second part of the drop is also going to have an additional layer of bass to add more energy and variation to it. The drum beat is also going to have more variation, more sounds, and more groove. Now I need to glue the two parts together. In electronic dance music, it is usually done by using white noise, risers, down filters, and impacts. This is also the reason why EDM is so addictive. By building up energy and then delivering on the promise, your brain dumps a ton of dopamine into your system, which makes you feel good. Basically, your brain is a junkie. Also, I have to record a catchphrase. Glow up. Better. Now that the drop is ready, I have to turn it into an actual song by rearranging what I have. The average song has an intro, a verse, a drop, a verse, a second drop, and an outro. But since we're making a typical viral song, it has to be straight to the point. So an intro, a drop, a verse, a drop, and an outro. For the verse, I'm going to add a juicy bass guitar, but keep the same melody. This way, it will kind of extend the drop into the verse, except that there are no leads here. And that's it, the song itself is ready. But before I show you the final result, let me explain why I mentioned a catch in the beginning of this video. You see, viral songs are not the way to go for musicians, at least in my opinion. On the surface, it sounds like a good idea. One song and you made it. But in reality, viral songs ruin artists' mental and sometimes even physical health. I've already made a video about it, which you can watch on the channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Making viral songs is very easy because the structure is very straightforward. That's why those songs sound the same, because they're designed to be easy to digest. Is that a bad thing? Well, it depends on who you ask. Some may say it ruins the magic, while others will say business is business. As for me, I think viral songs add too much unnecessary pressure to artists, which usually means making a lot of stupid mistakes. Anyway, my name is Mike Hvll, and here is the final result. Subscribe to the channel, stay awesome, and keep making this world a better place.